Now, earlier in the show, we met our makeover candidate, Michelle Jackson, who wrote into us asking for some style advice. Well, our glam squad have been busy all morning working with her on her brand new look. Michelle, makeup artist Derrick Carberry, and hairstylist Tori Keane all join me now. You are all very welcome, and good morning to you all.
Good morning.
How are you?
Okay.
Feeling a bit better now since you last spoke? Yes,
good.
You look quite different. You know, you've had a zhuzhing. Because if we have a quick look at you before earlier this morning, just so viewers at home can see, this was you only like not even 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Right. So now, this is what we see before us. Okay, well, let's kick off. Do you like it so far? So good. Yes, you're a bit nervous now to say anything. We'll move straight to hair, actually, if that's okay. Because, Tori, you know, obviously, you've been speaking to me saying that you want to go with bangs, and this is as far as you got, which I think is brilliant. You've obviously dyed the hair as well. So what else have you done?
Okay, so so as you can see, Michelle has fabulous hair. Michelle also has 4 kids, so she didn't want anything that's going to be too much maintenance, and she still wants the option to be able to tie it up. So I didn't want to lose her length. I didn't think, like, as a makeover, you kind of go, oh, let's do a big change and let's chop it all off. But actually, like, look at her hair, and that's all natural.
That's all natural.
That's all her natural hair.
I didn't really even see that. Of course, your hair up previously, so how would you know?
So when Michelle came to me this morning, she had a regrowth from a colour that she'd done previously that she didn't like, and it had grown out and had kind of gone like a coppery reddy colour on the root, and it was driving her mad. So I just brought her completely back to her natural colour by using like a chestnut brown, so you can see how rich and shiny and glossy it is. So she won't have any issues with regrowth when it comes through. So the colour was quite simple. It was just making it look healthy. And then with her hair, I actually did take a bit off her length, probably about 3 inches, and I layered it, but I gave her these bangs. We're toying with the idea of a full fringe.
We're in negotiations.
We're in negotiations.
We're in negotiations.
So we're just getting used to the shorter layers around the face. Now look, this is absolutely gorgeous on her as well.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And we're just worried about the maintenance of a full fringe.
Is that what's bothering you more than the dramatic change?
Just blow drying it, or the maintenance of it of the morning.
Okay, and that's understandable because you've got 4 children, you've got teenagers, and you have a brand new baby as well. So you're on the go. You're up and down to the country. You're doing a master's. I mean, this woman is a force of nature yourself.
She doesn't need a fringe to be working on.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know. I think it could be beautiful. You know, I think we'll get back to that in a minute.
She's beautiful anyway.
You're beautiful anyway. Let's move over to you, Derrick, because obviously, Michelle, you don't wear any makeup at all. So this is Derrick's.
So any kind of makeup, even a natural makeup look for Michelle, is going to feel like a lot of makeup, I suppose, in a way. So the way we've approached it is just very even skin tone, very natural, kind of soft, smoky eyes to kind of pop the colour of her eye colour as well. So complementary colours, rustic golds, those type of undertones. A little bit of lash going on as well, just to kick out the corner, but also looks very natural. They're kiss lashes, which are beautiful. And then just soft, dewy, a little bit of blush. This is the Kate palette from Rimmel, which is beautiful. It has lots of different tones and textures. So you can have a more dramatic blush, a medium tone, or a light tone, which is really, really good.
For someone that doesn't wear any makeup, you know, Michelle, is it because you don't want to, you're too busy, or you're just a little nervous?
Probably because I've never been taught how to apply it.
Fair enough.
So I'd be nervous about looking like Coco the Clown, maybe.
Absolutely. I'm sure, Derrick, that's a concern for a lot of people when they don't.
They need to get the correct advice from the correct people. So make a booking maybe for a lesson with me or your makeup artist of choice, or go into the cosmetic houses and book a lesson, and they'll sit down and same as myself, go through your bag, tell you what you don't need, tell you what you do need, tell you what you need to replace, and show you exactly how to use it. If you're stuck in that kind of makeup rush or a bit of fear, that's what you need to do. You need a makeup lesson.
Now, I'd be interested to know myself. You can just do a little tiny demo for us, because your makeup foundation is absolutely perfect. How would you put on foundation like this, just for somebody who's starting off in the initial stages?
Yeah, well, in the initial stages, you need a makeup that's going to be something for all skin types, particularly if you said you kind of have combination skin. So you want a foundation that's going to suit your skin type and your skin tone, and picking the correct colour is very important. This is a new foundation, Lasting Radiance from Rimmel, which is an amazing product. So when you put it on, I use a brush always. Now, you can put it on with your hands, your fingers, if you wish, but the circular motions are blending back and forth. So start in the centre of the face, blend like this, and blending out, like this. So using tiny amounts of product on the back of your hand or on the brush as much as you can. Blend, 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 blend. You don't want to be in a situation where you're putting loads of product on the face and then you're like, oh God, how am I going to get rid of this product? Always start out with a less amount of product and then add more if you need it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Tori, back to hair. Obviously, Michelle, beautiful long locks. To manage them, though, can be quite difficult if you're a mother of four. And as we know, you're doing your masters and you're in planes, trains and automobiles most of the time, I would imagine. What tips and tricks can you give us to maintain long hair?
So for long hair, as you can imagine, like this amount of hair is older than this amount of hair. So you do have to treat it differently. So when you're, you know, shampooing, you always use a shampoo that suits your scalp and your hair type, say from up here, but make sure you're using the right conditioner for your ends.
And what have you
So a lot of the
used?
time people would go for like a shampoo and a conditioner for greasy hair. But actually, your ends aren't greasy. Your ends are generally dry if it's long, right?
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
what I've used is I used mane and tail shampoo and conditioner. I felt her hair was quite dry on the top, so I used the deep moisturising shampoo from the old colour. It was quite kind of straw-like on the top. And then in the ends, I just used their original conditioner because it's really nice and luscious. And I would just, I'm going to give her a goodie bag of products today anyway to maintain it herself at home.
Lovely.
So.
There you go. That's
Should be using the right
news.
stuff.
Thanks.
In terms of lashes, obviously I can see these are just opening up your eye, Michelle, and I know you don't wear them. Any other tips and tricks for us, Derrick? I mean, obviously trying them at home is a little bit more difficult
It
than
is
getting
difficult.
used to
I
it.
think if you're using a lash like that, where it's kind of like a corner lash, you can cut your lash to kind of fit at the outside corner of your eye. Do you know when you're putting on a full lash and it's getting a bit, it's not taking on the inside of the eye, maybe because there's moisture there or something. So use like a duo glue, it's called. So the glue that comes with the lashes, usually they're kind of very harsh and they'll start making your eyes stream. So the duo glue is the perfect glue for that because it's kind of like a rubber glue. So it goes on, and even if it goes on wrong, you can take it off, peel it off and start again. But placing it on and kind of back and forth to the root of the lash is kind of the best way to do it like that. So don't be kind of just do it with one hand. And I even find with tweezers, it's a bit awkward and fiddly. So get kind of your fingers on each side and just place it onto the lash like that. But
Like
the
dropping
key
it
thing,
on almost,
kind of placing it kind of into the root of the lash is kind of where you're trying to get it. But make sure, especially with the duo glue, you're letting it dry for a few minutes. So don't go immediately onto the lash, because after a few minutes it starts to get tacky, it will stick better, and that's why it won't move when you put it on.
Would you be confident enough to try it?
I'd ask my daughters to help me.
Because you've got some really big events coming up, don't you?
Yeah.
Just to recap, it's your cousin's 60th birthday, is that right?
No. Family member in the UK. Yeah.
Oh, in the UK. And then,
Yeah.
of course, you're going to a concert as well, so you need to.
Yeah. And my niece is 18th.
18th. Oh, well then, it's Lash Central for that, isn't it?
And also, just to let you know,
Especially
Dunn stores are gifting you all the products for today as well.
So you're knowing how to use it all.
You have to try at home.
Just show me how.
Exactly. I mean, I know you said that you kind of tried home dyes and you didn't really know what your next step was. Do you like the dark chestnut?
This is nice.
Yeah?
This is very similar to my own colour.
Okay.
Which is what I wanted to go back
Thank
to.
God.
My goodness. But we're maybe toying with the idea of going with the bangs, so...
We'll see.
We'll see.
I love it the way it is, I have to say.
I do too, I do too. You've been enjoying this morning though, have you?
I have.
Ah,
Yeah, thank you.
excellent. That's brilliant. Finally, just before we go, I'd like to just talk about framing the face, because that to me is quite important. You know,
So
just
what absolutely.
the
So what I've done
eyebrows.
here with the brows is, you're talking about the contour or the brows?
The eyebrows,
Oh, the eyebrows. So with the eyebrows, I've used a Maybelline product here just to kind of fill them in delicately. But also I'm tying in with the hair colour, which is very important. So you don't want them too light, because the hair colour is dark already in the brow.
Oh, do they
so
match?
you can't go,
No.
you have to match the
Oh, do
colour
you?
to brow. Even so, if you have dyed your hair blonde and you try and put a colour to the brows that's lighter than your hair colour of your brow, it's going to be very obvious. You can see all the dark hairs. So you must blend it with the natural colour of the hair as well, which is very important. But certainly it does give a frame to the face and give you that kind of structure that you need as well. You know yourself, you love a brow.
I do love a brow. I do love a brow. Guys, thank you so much. Trojan work you've already done. You look fantastic.
Thanks.
I can't wait to see the makeover now when it's all finished. I'm glad you've been enjoying your morning. Now, Mark's getting warmed up for a very special sports edition of Boost My Business. After the breaks, we're going to see you back here in a few. Well done.